The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wildcard weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
This guy looks so good over the course of the regular season. They're hoping that he can bring that same kind of production with that arm of his to the playoffs. It delivered in the passing game again and again and again, but we know this is a whole new season when we're talking playoffs.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Domain at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Baker now from the gun. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Mayfield. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Baker throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. He's one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff for Allen. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A 22-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, it's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kind of a fun moment as a quarterback when you jog on the field in this situation. Hey, you know, weeks 1 through 18, they really don't mean a lick right now. It's a whole new season, a whole new sense of urgency, and he's got to lead the way.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lee is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Off to the air now. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Running it with David Montgomery. The rookie out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down run by Gibbs. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. That is good for Detroit first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off play action, gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Hold on. Check.
Third and long for him here. Screen here for Gibbs. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throws caught, and he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
At the 6-yard
Offense is
line.
set. This is second and 2.
14. He goes to the line.
Here's a count again to Gibbs. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Off now on third down. Has it in close, and he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Lions one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And he's is brought down just inside the 25. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running the counter, Allen. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Buccaneer first down.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
First down, Buccaneers.
Going to the ground again on first. He cuts it back right. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Lions 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10.
Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 4 now.
They go play action with Goff. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. That play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
180. Hey, motion. What's that?
Goff on 3rd. It's his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's up the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Just shy of midfield.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Gibbs. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Dropped out of the gun on third. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll go for it. Goff. Complete to St. Brown. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw from Goff. All in left side. He's across the 20, still going. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Super 66.
Right, running out of the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions take a second-quarter lead. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 14. Buccaneers 10.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Buccaneers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense, right?
And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complimentary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
There he goes on the right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This is Allen on the give. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs true, like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Godwin sent in motion right. Mayfield now from the gun. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dinged for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Right side. This is Ibuka. And he's going to be hit, sent after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway. We wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Once more, it's Mayfield. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
2nd down.
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Mayfield to throw again. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Baker throwing again. Oh, he missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. Look at the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And this is close to their end zone. They have got to be careful, but there is still enough time. They could mount something of a drive here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
At the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Into traffic, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Offense working quickly.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Buys time, rolling right. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 1st down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. running it after the penalty. Has some daylight through the 40. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 41.
Montgomery now up the middle. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to take that play. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
My money on my mind, got a meal like a deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Value three, value three. 180.
Gibbs now from the gun. Off to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll try and run this. And pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38.
A gain of 14. And the Buccaneers.
First down, here's Baker. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Try getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Oh, he gets to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. So crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough 3rd down. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 20.
Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Goff off the play action. complete to St. Brown outright. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hold on. Black 20.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's got to be rush hour, Kate. There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Louis. Cut. Black 20. Cut.
Another one for Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
Hey, kill. Cut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
We go. Turbo.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down. red zone.
He's taken down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. They just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's able to get this down to the 13. This one goes for 3 yards. And he's good for a Detroit first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
180.
First down, and they go right back to it. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Getting this drive, a run by Allen. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
They're long for him here. Avoids the sack. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
We get in on the ground here with Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 9 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
What's that?
Going to the ground again on first.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On second down, it's Montgomery again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bucs still out there and being looked at now. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Third
and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now we have 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 33.
We go. 180. Turbo.
Carry here for Montgomery. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
180.
Goff setting to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And we all saw it. The flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal.
180.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Once more, it's Montgomery. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win. David Montgomery with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that. 25-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Taking a chance to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Out of the end zone. Good coverage by Jack Campbell.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Baker now. Lofts it deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Getting even 40 out of that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Mike Evans. A gain of 40 yards.
Mayfield now from the gun.
Buccaneers.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it an 18-point game.
Buccaneers 17.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in 3 phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return and the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
White 20.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
We go tonight. 180. Motion. What's that?
They give to Gibbs on the option. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Finds the in route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
We go tonight. 180. Turbo.
Montgomery now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, come to life when it matters.
Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
22-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is up and good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the 40.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He finds Evans left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. Complete to Mike Evans.
In motion left is
It's
Evans.
a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. He's got Evans once again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
And pushing the tight end over.
First down.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield connects on the crosser. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
This is Allen on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
On the stop. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Got his yes! And the ball is out! Going the other way, Lions have it! And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover 2 block as this defense steals away possession. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Baker now from the gun. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 24.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go, ground. Cut. 180.
I got him. He's mine.
Hey, Todd.
Coming right is Gibbs. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Lions, first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
76. Cut. Like 20.
Again, it's Gibbs. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another one for Gibbs. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. It's about 43 yards for it. Slye's kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. We kind of feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Buccaneers send receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Mayfield. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
17 yards. And a first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Mayfield. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. It's caught right side by Johnson. Absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round.